Hey, today I'm going to be showing you how I replaced my wastegate solenoid on my 2013 Ford Escape. This is the solenoid right here. It has 3 hoses attached to it, and there's also the wire input here. This little slot is where it mounts to the metal tab on the engine. And if this goes bad, it's not letting your turbo relieve the pressure that it needs to, and it could put internal damage on your engine. If you have the code P0234, you should get it replaced. If you're not comfortable with digging in, bring it to a shop to get it taken care of, but it's really not too bad to do yourself. We're going to show you how. In terms of solenoid placement, the 1.6 liter EcoBoost is what we'll be doing today. That's going to be down the side of the engine closer to the front passenger wheel well, which is where we'll be going in today. If you have the 2 liter EcoBoost, your solenoid will be located at the top of your engine block from what I researched. Pull off that cosmetic cover and it should be front and center. Now your solenoid part number will not come with 3 separate hoses, but it's easy to get to, so you should be able to reuse the existing hoses no problem. If it is not in this location, give a shout in the comments below. The tools that I use for this procedure include a long set of needle nose angled pliers, a flathead screwdriver, a set of snips to cut a zip tie, and then a trim tool with this kind of notched jaw in there to take off one of the plastic retainers for the wheel liner. All right, so looking into our passenger front wheel well, we're going to be looking up. Right in the middle there is our boost solenoid. You'll see the 3 hoses coming off as well as the wire connector and then that tab that it's mounted to. Even though we can see it most easily through the left side of the strut, we're going to be going in through the right side because this opening is just a little bit bigger here. So very quickly, seeing that solenoid there, you can see the gray hose that goes into that angled fitting right there. And then you can see the other connection point on that black plastic duct that's coming out of the turbo manifold. And finally, you can see how that last third shorter hose connects to the angled fitting on that steel piece right there as well. All right, so I'm filming through the left side and I'm reaching in through the right side. And I'm scooting that collar down the hose. All right, got that line off. All right, so now we want to take out this zip tie because this is the hose that we want to get off. We want to disconnect that one right there. So quick tip that'll hopefully save you some time. We were really careful at first with trying to undo the metal clips with detaching the original lines from their fittings, but quickly found out that in the efforts to remove the metal clips, the lines would slide right off the fitting. So they're really not held on that tightly. As long as you pull off in line with the end of the fitting, you're not going to hurt the fitting and the hose will come right out. It'll save you a lot of headache. Now all that's left is that one up there. That's off. I'm just going to reach in and grab the sensor with my hand and slide it off the tab, and then the wire is long enough, you can see it right there, that it'll kind of reach out to me, and then I can plug the new sensor in and redo the hoses. So at this point in time, I was a little bewildered and frustrated that I could actually have reached my hand in there the whole time to pull these hoses off with my own fingers and tension instead of trying to use the really long pliers. All right, this looks like it's about as far as I'm going to get with it. And I'm going to squeeze the tab, disconnect it, swap it out with this one. All right, so right here we have our blue connector. We're going to plug that into our new solenoid. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to reach in here. I'm going to stick that hose on. Again, that hose is the one that comes out the back of the solenoid here. Okay. All right, now you can see that. I'm going to take this hose and stick it right on that one. So real quick, if you found this helpful at all, please consider giving us a thumbs up down below. It really helps our channel and helps get this video out to others who might need it too. Thanks. And then I'm going to take this last one and put it on right here. It's funny how it only takes a second putting the new one on. I will take my sensor, slide it on that tab. All right, that one's on. All right, we're gonna scoot the other one up. All right,
Got it. You should be able to take your code reader, erase that code, and see if it comes back, but it shouldn't. If you have any questions, give a shout. The part numbers and links for this will be in the description below. Thanks for watching How to Escape.